Hi there, my name's Aaron Short and welcome to another episode of Acoustic Guitar Pickups, and today I'm looking at the LR Baggs M80 Soundhole pickup. I haven't featured many Soundhole pickups on the channel yet, but a lot of people are asking me my opinions about them. So LR Baggs kindly sent me this to check out and review on the channel. So far I'm very impressed, and we'll check it out together in some detail. First of all, you will see this is a soundhole pickup that mounts inside the soundhole of the guitar, and sometimes this means you can get a very electric guitar sounding tone. I'm happy to say with this, it kind of combats that by having an extra sensor, because inside here, and I'll show you a picture on the screen, there is a suspended coil. What this does is it picks up more of the top of your guitar. And if you watch my channel, you know I'm a big fan of that because I love to loop body percussion on the guitar. This will pick that up and also add another depth to your tone, even when you're strumming and fingerpicking. This is a very clever design, and it's also a noise-cancelling humbucker pickup, so you get less noise than other soundhole pickups. If we take a close look, we'll see there's a battery in the back. I'm very happy to say this battery has 300 hours of battery life. There's also the option to run this in passive mode with a switch on the bottom. If you want to use your own preamp, you're welcome to do that by putting it into passive mode, or you can run it in active mode if you want to. With active mode enabled, you'll get a volume control, which I know a lot of people like. And there's also a battery indicator here. You can't really see it on the screen, but trust me, there's 4 LEDs, and I can clearly see it has full battery life right now. You also have 6 individual pole pieces that can be adjusted, and they provide the tool to do that. I'm happy to say that out of the box, I didn't need to do that, but it's kind of nice to have the flexibility if you do need to make some changes. It attaches with a screwdriver. There's some pads here. I did ask LR Baggs why there's no rubber or cork on there, and they said it shouldn't damage your guitar if you're careful. I would personally add some cork pads here just to protect the guitar, but bear in mind that might lessen the effect of the body sound when you add things here. The cable is detachable. I think this is great. One reason I love soundhole pickups is because you can add them and remove them easily to any guitar without a permanent installation. So you can just put this inside the soundhole, attach the cable here, and then you're good to go. Of course, you can route this output jack inside the guitar and make more of a permanent installation. But I love when you have this detachable cable, and you can also buy a cable which is this to a guitar cable. So you plug in here and then plug straight into your mixer or PA system. That makes it even more usable for temporary installs. Just so you know, I do carry a soundhole pickup around with me at all times. And this is because if my Baggs Anthem or my Cole Clark or any of those pickups dies on me at a gig, I can just use this as a backup. I highly suggest you do this if you're a performing musician. Get one of these, keep it with the screwdriver in your gig bag, and then if you ever have a problem at a gig, you can throw this in the soundhole and you're ready to go in a few seconds. So of course, the most important thing is, how does this thing sound? What I'll do first of all is I shall play the Martin HD28 into a microphone so you can hear it in the room. Remember, this is a microphone. Let's not compare that sound to the pickup directly. It'll just give you an idea of what that guitar sounds like. Then what I'll do is I'll install the pickup. You still won't be hearing the pickup, but you can hear what the guitar sounds like with the pickup installed. Let me know in the comments below if you hear a difference in tone when the pickup is in the soundhole. I don't hear one, but I'd love to know your thoughts on that. And then we'll come back and we'll go into detail about the active and passive mode and how it sounds plugged straight into my computer with no microphones. Here we go. Here's a quick tip. If you are using this in a temporary situation, take a bit of tape like this, just a small amount, and tape this wire down out of the way, because if this wire is flapping around, you're going to hear it. So just do that, and then you're good to go. Okay, so what did you think? I couldn't really hear any difference in the acoustic properties. I'm usually quite sensitive to that. I may have moved very slightly when I was putting the pickup inside the guitar, so bear that in mind. I couldn't really hear a difference. But once again, if you did hear a difference, remember, it's very easy to take this pickup out anytime. One thing I will say is to be careful when you install this. Okay, it's got a little bit of weight to it. You wouldn't want to drop it inside the guitar if you can avoid that. Maybe take the strings off when you do install the pickup the first few times until you're very used to doing that. And then you can install it with the strings on the guitar. Just be careful when you put anything inside the guitar when you're messing around with screwdrivers and things with the guitar. Now, it's very quick to install it. It would be kind of cool in the future if LR Bags could make a design where you don't need a screwdriver to do this, but it's very easy to install. And I think it looks really cool in this guitar. So let's check out how this thing sounds plugged in, because that's why we're really here. So I'm going to plug it in with no microphones on. This is just going straight into my computer, straight into my interface. You're just hearing the pickup direct. Let's check it out in active mode. I'll give you my thoughts, and then we'll try it in passive mode. I think it sounds really good. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Like I said, you do have that slight electric guitar sound, but I think I prefer that to the quacky piezo undersaddle sound. And you only really hear it up the neck. When I played up the neck there, I did it to demonstrate that kind of tone. You might like that tone. Remember, there's no effects here. I'm going straight in. So you could also use effects like reverb, EQ, and compression to combat that. But I think it sounds great. The reason this is a great product, I think, is that it is, I hate to say this phrase, but it's plug and play. What I mean by that is sometimes with pickups, they need a bit of work. Some pickups have less clarity, more mud. They need EQ. They always need EQ. This pickup sounds pretty bright and clear and articulate. I have a feeling you could plug this into anything and you'll get a tone that's very clear out of the box. And I think most people want that on stage. That's why I think it's good. And I think the reason is because you've got that string sound and a bit of body, so you get more depth than most soundhole pickups, but still got that fantastic clarity to the sound. So I'm really impressed. I would use this. I would definitely use it as my backup, and I would probably use this in a guitar that I didn't want to modify. I would also use it in my main guitar if this is the kind of sound that I'm looking for. So next I want to put this into passive mode. Why would you do that? Like I said before, if you're worried about battery life, if you've got your own preamp, you might want to run passive mode. I assume it will have less gain, more noise, and won't be as desirable as active mode, but I could be wrong. So let's switch it over and see what we think. Straight away I hear a volume drop. I'm going to boost the input gain by about 5 decibels. Okay, what did you think? I heard a bit more noise there, just a little bit, not as much as I thought I would. Less top end, less gain. I had to boost the input gain. It wasn't really a problem. But, I'm really glad they provided this option because, like I said, if you have a fantastic preamp, turn the internal preamp off and use your fantastic preamp. Why not? Or if you're worried about battery life, even though it's 300 hours, why not turn it off? It's really cool. Remember, though, you lose the volume control, you lose some gain, you lose some top end. You might want that, you might not. I love the fact they've given us the choice. That's really cool. One more thing, I won't demo it today, but I've tried this with the Baggs Voice Print DI, and it works really well. It really does work well. It adds like another layer of depth to the sound. If that's what you're looking for, I certainly recommend you check out the Baggs Voice Print DI. And if you'd like to see a demo of different pickups of the Voice Print DI, that's something I can do in a future video, so let me know in the comments below. In summary, I think this is an excellent pickup. Great choice for anyone, actually. I will say this, in my opinion, I feel like they could have gone with a black faceplate to make it more inconspicuous, although I realize this is a branding thing as well. And also, if they could make it slightly smaller, slightly lighter in a future version without sacrificing tone, that would always be appreciated. But neither of those things are deal breakers to me. This thing sounds excellent. It's easy to use, and I highly recommend this pickup. I think it's really impressive. Also, if you have a K&K or similar pickup in your guitar already, try adding this as well to see what kind of sounds you can get. That could be really interesting. So thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this review and demo of the LR Baggs M80 Soundhole pickup. If you're interested in finding out more or purchasing one of these, I'll put my affiliate links below. And if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe and ring the bell. I really would appreciate it. Until next time, take care, be well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.